They told us that we cannot, under any circumstances, turn the car on, like turn the engine on. So now it's like, now we're officially stuck. So I'm not really sure how to start this video, but in case you missed the previous one, we've been having a couple issues with our van as of late, including a major water leak, which we fortunately managed to solve on our own in the previous video. But in addition to that, the AC in our van, the AC in the car itself, also stopped working, which we initially thought would not be that big of an issue because people can live without AC. But in this video, we're unfortunately gonna see that snowball into something way worse than just an AC problem. Do not drive this vehicle. It's waiting for service and waiting for parts.
I'm sick of this.
And this is how we got here.
Thank you for calling Midtown Ford Service. How can I help you?
Good morning. I have a question. I have a Ford Transit and I'm in the Winnipeg area right now. I'm having some issues with my AC. Would it be possible to drop by today and have someone have a look at it?
Unfortunately, no. We are booking into July for air conditioning.
Into July. Okay, well, I think we need to go to areas where people do not need the AC.
More north.
More north? Yeah, I mean Edmonton, Calgary,
Yeah,
minus the weather
It's probably
aspect.
still snowing in Edmonton.
So we have some good news. We just called another service center. We actually called a bunch of them. But there's one in Regina, a few hours out from here, that we should be able to go to today at 2:30 p.m. But it's like a 4 or 5 hour drive, and that is in about 5.5 hours.
5 hours. 5 hours.
So it's time to get cracking,
We
folks.
need to get going now. Go,
But we
go,
can
go.
go.
Bob, great news.
Oh, the irony. Right as we're heading somewhere to a garage to get the van fixed, this huge truck drove past us on the highway. I think it kicked up a few rocks or something, and one blew straight into the windshield, and now there's this pretty big crack that I would say is already this long at the bottom. Which just, yeah, I mean, why the heck not, right? Oh. Anyway, we're in Saskatchewan right now. We're entering the city of Regina, which is where the dealership is that we're going to. Hopefully, the rest of our stuff will get sorted there in no time, like basically 5 minutes.
And for $5 too, because everything's so cheaper in Canada.
You might end up having to pay for the repair and then getting reimbursed, maybe. Yeah. It's a transfer from Germany.
Alright, good part is that somebody's already having a look at it. Bad part is that they cannot cover our European warranty here. They said normally it should be covered, I think. We need to pay it here and then claim it back in Europe at Ford. So, but at least someone's looking at it and hopefully we can get it fixed. Hopefully they can get parts, but we'll know in a little bit.
So we're just hanging out, waiting in the showroom. I'm really nervous about this now, actually. Like, not when we first sat down here, but now that we're waiting, it's gonna be fine. So actually, we spent about a good 1.5 hours in there. It's not good.
Yeah, well, it's what we thought. I mean, there's a problem with the AC and it's the compressor. Apparently, like the whole compressor is starting to fall apart. They say they don't see this very often.
Yeah, this it has 80,000 kilometers. This more often happens around 150, 200.
But there's two big problems with this. One, like it's a European make and like a European
Friction plate and
Friction
compressor.
plate and
They need to
compressor.
replace the full thing.
Yeah, they can't really source the parts like directly. They're looking into maybe alternatives or checking someone who knows. And second one is they say since your compressor's like really coming apart, like you can't drive it like this. It could damage your engine if the compressor really comes apart. So no.
So we need to get it fixed here.
Yeah.
And until we can get a part, which she was like, I have no idea how we're gonna get a part. We are stuck here
Yeah.
in Regina and we can't move.
Yeah, we can move. So
We're literally sleeping tonight. We're spending the night at the Ford parking lot between all of the
At
other...
least they said, oh yeah, we don't have a problem with you sleeping here, so you can stay. They could ship a part over from Europe, but
That could take weeks.
that could take a long time.
Like, we only just picked it up from the harbor. I mean, it's only been 2.5 weeks since we got on the road with it. This is really early on in a 1-year trip.
Maybe we should have just stayed at home.
Don't say that. Do you mean that?
I don't know. Like the amount of money we've spent to get here,
I know.
to now be stuck here.
So, Van Eyck is in charge of keeping the troops motivated. Not. I will show you our view. This is Vinny. This is Mini Vinny. There are a lot of Vinnies here. And this is just basically the parking lot of the Ford garage, which is right behind me. That's the service shop, the entrance to the service shop over there, which is where we are going to be spending this night, tonight, and God knows how many nights after that. I assumed like there would be a solution that was gonna present itself fairly easily, but the lady who works here at the service desk was like, I've worked here, I don't remember, she said 5 or 15 years. She's like, I've never had to source a European part like this one that might be slightly harder to get than some bolts or some screws or whatever, somewhere around here. I wouldn't know where to get it. And then we were like, should have bought a Sprinter.
It's time for some Belgian therapy. We have a very healthy coping mechanism called beer.
I want the wine.
We also have wine. I've never seen wine in a can though, but we're safe. We're not in the storm that is in Calgary and other parts of Canada at the moment. Got some people looking at it. It's still within the warranty period. I don't know if we're gonna get that money from the warranty, but I'm gonna need more.
It will be fine.
I'm gonna need more alcohol.
As long as Nick stops being dramatic, you'll be fine.
I was not being dramatic.
Are you still regretting that we shipped it here?
No, maybe I
we
was.
should have stayed at home. We should have stayed at home.
Maybe I was being a little bit dramatic.
How's it going, bud? Did someone ask for a poutine delivery?
Thank you.
Squeaky?
They're squeaky. Quickly, try it.
This is the cheese. It's really squeaky. Chris and Nan, it's squeaky.
People told us it's supposed to be squeaky. Like a lot of people told us, like it's a sign of freshness of the cheese curds. We never had them squeaky, so this is the first time.
It's good though.
Alright, we have an update. There's good news and there's bad news. Bad news first, they can't get the part here. Like, doesn't exist in North America.
They
like,
called Ford.
Completely different part.
They called Ford and they gave them the part number, which is YCC 556. Apparently,
exist here.
they can't enter it into their systems or anything, so that's not good. And then there's good news, which potentially could still be bad news, but that'll depend.
Good news is that there's a guy around somewhere who can repair AC compressors, so hopefully today they're going to dismount it from the van, ship it there, and then hopefully that guy can get it fixed really soon. Depends a bit on how broken it is or what is broken, I guess. And if that doesn't work, then we'll have to see to get a part shipped in from Europe, I guess.
Honestly, how awesome are the people here?
Yeah.
At Bennett Dunlop something?
Bennett Dunlop in Regina, and we know that they're really busy. Like you can see, like all the bays are busy, and there's like 15 or 20 mechanics, so I think they're like really
I think they sort of feel sorry for us and want to help us get back to it, but they were like, we're gonna get it out by the end of the day. When someone's ready, they'll come and knock on the door here.
You guys ready to take that compressor out? Yeah, sure, just give me 2 minutes to rearrange it.
Go time?
Go time, they're already here. It's like half an hour later, so they're really putting some pressure behind it. It's good.
I love people in Canada. They're also nice and they're also helpful.
Luckily for us, they have a little on-site restaurant where they sell Cinnabons. They even have like poutine and some salads. But how good does this look?
Oh my god, the smell. I didn't want any. Trying to get healthier. Let me sniff it. No, I've sniffed it, it's fine. I don't want to.
This might be one of the best cinnamon buns I've ever eaten.
There he is. They've taken out the compressor. They haven't closed the hood very well, but no worries there because they told us that we cannot, under any circumstances, turn the car on, like turn the engine on, because if we do, we might actually break more, like in the engine and not in the AC. Do not drive this vehicle. It's waiting for service and waiting for parts. And so the preliminary news on that whole plan of trying to get the compressor repaired is also not that great because, I mean, again, they are on it here. Like, they didn't send the compressor to someone else across town. From what I understand, they drove it there. And it's already been shipped somewhere else because the first place they sent it to was like, I don't have any parts to repair this kind of compressor, because the issue is that we have a 2-liter diesel engine and that does not exist in North America. That's just not a thing here. They don't have any parts or anything that fits on a 2-liter diesel engine. It's a very typically European thing, actually. Yep. And so they've already sent it to some other guy, but yeah, odds are not very big. We think that he's gonna have the parts, and then we're gonna have to look for a part in Europe and have it shipped anyway. So yeah, we are trying to remain optimistic and calm, and we are going to wait until 1 a.m. tonight, and we are going to call the Belgian dealership where we got it and see what they say.
They did some checking, but the guy who's like responsible for parts and warehouse, he isn't there yet. He will be there in a few minutes or 20 minutes or so they're gonna check and call me back. But when I was explaining our situation to Lee, I was like, hey, I have a little bit of a weird situation. I'm like, we bought this Transit, our compressor is broken, but we are in Canada. It's just like,
Where
are you? Conclusion is, yeah, they're gonna check, see if it's available, that part, and then they're gonna call us back. Hoe lang zou het ongeveer duren eer u dat binnen hebben? Hebben u er nog een idee van?
2 à 3 dagen eer dat hij hier gaat zijn.
Ja, 2 à 3 dagen. Oké, nee, dat is perfect, ça va.
Goed?
Goed, merci Kazaa. Great news, great news!
it is.
They said it should be covered under warranty. They'll normally pay back our costs. I mean, let's wait until the part comes in, but...
See y'all in the morning. Oh.
Alright, just made back from Walmart. I Ubered there and back. Got ourselves some groceries and some supplies so we can survive for a few more days here at the parking lot on the Ford dealer.
Damn.
Didn't manage to get any fans, though, like all the fans were 120 volts. And it's going to be a really hot day today. They're predicting about 35 degrees Celsius today. So it's going to be a really hot day. It's already 31 degrees now inside the van, so...
We're not gonna stay here all day
Getting roasted.
and just burn up like 2 buns in an oven. We're gonna see something in Regina today, which should be interesting. So when we asked the guys at the Ford dealership what there is to do in Regina, they were like, nah, not a heck of a lot. But there's one thing that Regina is famous for, and it is the perfect place to spend this hot day.
This is the Royal Saskatchewan Museum, and they have like a collection of different animals that live here and nature, and stuff about the prairies and indigenous culture as well.
Oh my god, guys, look at this. The wintry exhibit. This looks so real. Like, look at this one. If I sit here, it just looks straight at me. It feels like it's literally gonna jump off. The thing that this museum is best known for is the fact that it has the largest T-Rex skeleton, the largest T-Rex fossil that has ever been found in the entire world. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Scotty, the T-Rex. I'm not just nicknaming him that, that's actually what they've called him. Look at this guy, like it's massive.
I mean, imagine running into one of these.
Millions of years ago, but still.
66 million years.
Wow, Scotty's old.
Scotty is about 4 nights high, I guess.
Welcome to the emotional roller coaster that is this van breakdown AC compressor situation.
So yesterday they told us that this morning, which is now in Belgium, it would be there. Like they were sure it would be there.
Ford Bilza, which is the dealership that sold us the van and that covers our warranty,
Yeah.
told us that they would get the part.
They told us the part would be there like this morning, like now. Now it's morning in Belgium, it's night here. And we could book the shipment. The shipment is more than 500 euros. It's almost $600 to get it in 2-3 days from Belgium to here.
It's the fastest and most expensive shipment.
Most expensive shipment. All the other shipments take at least a week, and we don't want to lose like another week. We've already been here for more than a week. They said the package will be there, no worries, just book the shipment already so we can get it to you in time. And now they just send an email, yeah, it will not arrive today. It's they didn't pick it up. Well, I mean, we ordered it last week Wednesday. They told us like 2-3 days maximum. They have it in stock, no worries, they will get it.
It's now Wednesday again. It's a 500 euro shipment, and that is not covered under the warranty. We decided that we were willing to pay 500 euros to get out of here as soon as possible, but now we have to cancel that shipment, and it doesn't look on the FedEx website. It doesn't really look like it's possible to cancel a shipment. Like, it's probably possible, but I mean, like, we're really trying to stay positive and probably failing horribly at this moment, at this exact moment.
But spent like more than an hour booking the shipment today. I had to fill all these forms and custom stuff, and I'm sick of this.
You're really trying to stay really positive, but now it's just like, come on, FedEx. Good morning, guys, and welcome to another beautiful morning in Regina. You're not going to believe this spark up that we just found. Right outside our window are 2 wild Fords, a gray one and a black one, which is super rare apparently. I can't believe we get to see this right from our van. Like, the wildlife in Saskatchewan is just insane, even in the middle of the city. Not funny?
See anybody laughing here, Kim?
We managed to get in touch with FedEx, and the shipment has been moved to tomorrow.
So I got a few messages on Instagram from people asking what we were doing, where we were, so I explained to them like we're stuck in Regina for a while. And there's one lady, she's called Crystal, she said, well, I used to live in Regina and I have some friends there, and I asked like what the best things are to do in Regina, and she just replied like, I reached out to my good friend that lives in Regina. She loves traveling, so when I told her what you guys are doing, she was really thrilled. Even though she's lived in Regina all her life, she agrees with me that the best thing to do in Regina is to leave. Come on, Regina!
Come on! Today we are actually getting into a moving vehicle, which is very exciting, but it's not our own, we're renting one.
It's smaller and it isn't really suitable to live in, but at least this one drives.
So today we're heading out of the city a little bit, about an hour outside of Regina, near to where Regina Beach is,
Yep.
to meet up with 2 of our viewers, Jody and Matt, who live in Saskatoon, and who wanted to take us fishing, and he loves fishing, and I love meeting people that watch our videos. So that's what we're doing today. So we're driving through the countryside, which is...
It's quintessential Saskatchewan. It's flat and it's just farmlands as far as the eye can see. Like,
it goes on forever.
yeah, the running joke is here that if your dog runs away, you can watch it run away for 2 days straight. The really good news is that last night we got the message from the guy who handles like the warehouse in Fort Store in Belgium. He said it finally arrived. This morning when I woke up, I had a message from FedEx that the package has been picked up, that's on the way, and that the estimated delivery day is Monday. It's now Thursday. Yes, it's Thursday today. So Monday it should be here.
Now let's just hope that there's no issues with like customs or anything, but
Yeah.
at the moment it's looking good.
We're not just going fishing from the shore today, guys. We're going boat fishing, proper fishing. These guys brought their boat over from Saskatoon to take us fishing for the day. How cool is that?
And their doggies as well.
Hello, doggies.
They're very excited.
Oh yeah, I love the boat.
You guys already drove down last night?
Yeah, we actually launched it at Regina Beach yesterday trying to find some fish.
You guys want donuts before they start melting? Supposed to be.
They're
Supposed to be like some of the best donuts in Regina. So.
Yeah, we haven't tried them yet, but we looked at the reviews and they were really good.
Thank you.
One in a second here. I'm just gonna...
Oh, I want this one.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy. Disclaimer though, I've never even held a fish line, a fishing rod, like,
Well, today you'll learn.
and maybe even catch a fish.
Try a spoon?
Yeah, sure.
Is it a fish?
I think it might be.
Like, I held the rod, he cast it for me, he gave it to me, and within 10 seconds,
Oh,
do you think it's a fish? It was a bite.
It's very chewy.
So this is
You have
beef
to rip
jerky.
it apart with
Yeah.
your teeth, like
we'll just take a piece, or
Yeah, just tear it in half and give her the other half, maybe.
Well, that's big.
I think that was the pepper one.
No, this is the pepper.
good.
Never cast a rod before. I do have to admit that after about an hour on the water, Matt has cast it for me every time, but I'm gonna try to do it by myself now because they've also explained it to me several times. But just in case I throw the rod out there and he's filming it. Oh my god! Look at that!
Wow,
Well done.
like a
Oh
pro.
my god! Yeah, now I have to.
There you go.
Just like a pro.
You go ocean fishing as well?
On our trips, yeah.
In Mexico?
Yep.
Yeah.
Last time I was there, I caught one tuna and one Jack Trevally.
Wow.
Those things fight.
They
Yeah.
Oh my
fight
god.
like crazy. Okay, and then slowly go down, and as you're going down, reel at the same time
Okay.
to keep the tension.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Look at it! Oh my god, man! Oh my god!
Yay!
First fish!
Fish!
Fish.
Bam!
That's a nice one.
Wow!
That's a good
It's not,
size.
it's not terrible. It's pretty good.
Now he caught his first fish.
Oh, yeah.
Just shy of 6 pounds.
6 pounds.
Wow.
Not bad.
You hold it out like this,
Mhm.
because then it looks way bigger.
Oh, it looks bigger. Yeah.
And squeeze, squeeze pretty damn tight, and then at the back, they're slimy, so you have to squeeze.
Yeah.
Do not put your fingers in his mouth.
Oh my god! That is a massive guy. I'm
Look at
still
those
filming.
teeth. Look at those teeth.
Look at those teeth. That is massive. Oh my god.
Put him down like a torpedo.
Got a fish.
We got a fish. Woohoo! Thank you for helping us catch our first fish.
Yeah.
Absolutely. what we put in.
Look at that happy face.
I'm really happy.
Needed to take a break halfway. I was like, I can't do it anymore. My arm is tired.
All right, back on shore. Managed to get the boat back in. I loved it. Oh, that was great.
The best
My
fishing.
first fish ever. Like, I'm gonna remember this for the rest of my life. So
His
cool.
fishing virginity was lost in Saskatchewan. Even if we hadn't caught any fish, you're on a
Yeah,
boat,
it
it's
was
beautiful and sunny. We had a beer, we had a donut, we had a nice chat with Matt
Beef jerky.
and Jody.
We tried
and
beef jerky for the
beef
first
jerky,
time.
super nice. Like I can't believe that. I mean, they live in Saskatoon, which is 3 or 4 hours from Regina, and we were talking about maybe meeting up with them when we went to Saskatoon because we were
Yeah.
supposed to go there if we hadn't gotten stuck in Regina. And then when we told them that we got stuck, they were like, "We can meet you out there." So they drove 3 or 4 hours with their boat and their 2 dogs just to go fishing together. How nice is that?
So cool.
Like, I love that.
All right, it's still 31 degrees out here. It's 6 o'clock in the evening now. I'm not going back to the thing that we call our van, the sauna that we call our van. So we came to Regina Beach, there's a pier where we can do some fishing. So why not cast a few lines, maybe catch a few more fish and wait for it to cool down a little bit around here.
Matt and Jody also gave us this welcome package for Saskatchewan, a bunch of beers here, and they gave me some top tier fishing line that we're gonna change onto his rod now.
Tornado warning.
What?
I just got a tornado warning. Like, Central Environment Canada has issued a tornado warning for this mobile coverage area. Take cover immediately if threatening weather approaches.
It might be approaching behind us.
Alright, gonna have a quick look at the weather. Tornado risk with severe storms. Yeah?
Tornado warnings issued as severe storms bubble on the prairies.
Alright. Let's head out.
There's a pond here, guys, in the cider store next to the rods.
Well, since we couldn't go fishing, we did the next best thing. We went shopping at the fishing store. This is like the biggest fishing store I've ever been in. And even purchased, like, this was only 18 Canadian dollars.
And this is going to be mine, so I can at least fish sometimes
so
as well.
if Kim like wants to fish and she can fish as well. Since we have the car, we're also gonna stock up on water because we've been going like every other day to buy water because it's so hot. But now we have the car, we don't have to drag it around, we can just drive it like normal human beings. Home sweet home.
There he is. We're so happy that this week didn't turn out to be like,
Total bust.
yeah, like it was a crappy week, but it was a really, really great day.
Yeah.
So Matt and Jody, you are legends. Thank you so much for taking us out today.
That was great.
We'll hopefully get this all sorted with the van in the next video. We will see you in the next one back in Regina.
Sweet dreams.
Good night.